Look, it's a rainbow. Hey guys, it's Crystal, and today I am swatching the Extreme Weather collection from 90 Lacquer. This is a gorgeous 6-color set, and these are all jellies with micro flakies and silver holographic micro flakies. We're going to start off with Heatwave. This is a red jelly base with sort of red, sort of pink micro flakies, and then of course wow, I'm barely into this number and I'm messing up words. These silver holographic micro flakies. There we go. This is really gorgeous. I expected it to take 3 coats. It did not. It only took 2. But it came out more pink for me than red, which I don't really mind. It still leans towards red, but I don't know how to describe it. It's not a true red. It's more of a pink red, but it's still so pretty. This is definitely in my top 3 for colors from this collection. I absolutely loved it, and I don't normally love jellies, period, but I like this one. You can see here how it's kind of a darker pinkish red. Next up we have Solar Flare. This is an orange jelly base with all the flakies. I'm not going to repeat it. They all have the same kind of flakies, just different colors. I'm not repeating that 500 times. This is really pretty. I'm not a big orange fan. I'm not a big jelly fan normally, because when I have jellies, I normally feel like they have to go on in so many different coats to be opaque. But these really exceeded my expectations with this, and it didn't take 3 to 4 coats with every single one to be opaque. And they didn't have like a weird texture afterwards. They actually were pretty smooth even with those flakies, which was really nice because I can't stand textures, but I also hate having to put on 2 layers of top coat and build up because I feel like my nails get kind of bulky looking. This orange here went on really well in 2 coats as well, and I did expect this to take 3 because I thought I was kind of seeing some nail tip there, but it really went on fine in just the 2 and was really super pretty. You can see how bright that is and how those flakies really pop. Next up we have Lightning. This is yellow, and of course all the flakies. This I expected to come out kind of mustard yellow, and it didn't, which was a super pleasant surprise. I'm really used to yellows looking bright in the bottle and then getting them on my nails and they darken when they dry, and then you're kind of like, because it loses that color from the bottle and gets that deceptive bottle syndrome that I mentioned in my last video. But here, this is really gorgeous. It did take 3 coats to really cover that nail tip for me. Here you can see in one, you can really see my nail tip. It's really defined. And as you saw my naked nails, those tips are kind of orange right now. I've been using a lot of polishes with peel-off base coats instead of regular base coats. And I feel like with the peel-off, it doesn't protect from staining as much. So my nails kind of always look like that. But now that I'm getting more length, you can see it more. See, on the second coat, you can see you're still seeing the tip. I feel like even on the 3rd coat, you could probably still see the tip a little. And in the final photo, I could kind of still see the tip. If you follow me on Instagram or you look at my blog page, you'll see more photos so you can really compare it in different lights and see how the tip might show up in certain lighting and not in others. I think if you applied like a skin tone color polish under it, it would probably go on in 2 coats and not show and be great. Next up, we have Windstorm. This is such a pretty green. I was kind of afraid that this was going to lean towards forest green and be really dark, but it doesn't. It's actually a really pure, true green color, which is absolutely gorgeous and I absolutely love. I'm not big on green, orange, and yellow. Those are the 3 colors I think of the rainbow that I could do without. But I kind of fell in love with this whole collection, and I don't even like jellies. Are you jelly of my jellies? I'm gonna sing a rap song over here, guys. Be the whitest rapper since Eminem. Oh wait, there was somebody else. Oh, he sings that Can't Hold Us song. Macklemore. I'll be the whitest rapper since Macklemore. This went on really great. On the second coat, though, I was still seeing some nail tip. I was I took a few photos and I didn't like it. I could see a pronounced tip. So I decided to go in and put a third coat on it just to make sure that I covered that up and it looked really nice and neat. I think on the first coat, I went in and I didn't go in very thick because I didn't want that build up again, like I mentioned earlier. So I went in really thin with all of these on all the coats. So this one really just needed the third one to kind of get that full coverage, but once again, gorgeous! Here we have Monsoon. This is blue jelly base. This is another one of my top 3. My top 3 are Heatwave, Monsoon, and then the last one, which you'll see in a minute. And you'll find out what it's called in a minute if you haven't, already bought it or seen it a million other places. This one goes on really well in 2 coats, actually. It applies very smooth. They all apply really, really smooth. This one, I did expect, as you can see here, it's going on a little sheer. I did expect it to take 3 coats, possibly more, but it really didn't. And it dries darker than it goes on. So you see it going on, and you're kind of still seeing the tip, and you don't realize that it's going to get darker and kind of more opaque looking. I wasn't expecting it to get much darker, but it does. I did put a layer of top coat over all of these before taking pictures, so that's probably why they're super shiny. They don't dry matte, which I know is a big thing with flakies and glitter polishes. These still retain their shimmer. See how pretty it is? So if you really didn't want to throw on a top coat, you could wear them without, but I suggest top coats with everything just because base and top, cover it all, wrap it all up. This is Hailstone. This is a purple jelly base, and this is my favorite of the entire collection. I'm actually wearing it on both hands right now because I finished swatching it, and I went and put it on my Cinderella hand, and I was like, it's purple! It's purple! I love purples, and this is a gorgeous purple. So I really couldn't get enough of it. As you can see here, when I put it on at first, it looks kind of pink up on that really pale part of my nail, and then true purple on the tip. And I was really like, oh, this is gonna be a weird fuchsia purple, but it's not. It is a completely, amazingly, flawlessly true purple color. And of course, the entire set is the rainbow, which has been totally awesome and inspired me to do a whole bunch of, I have so many ideas in my head just because of these 6 polishes, and so many things I could do with these 6 polishes. And there you have it. The whole collection is amazing. Overall, I love them. They are available in the 6 polish set and individually, and I will leave links to both the set and to the, actually no, I'll leave links to the set and links to the store in the description box, not all the individual polishes. As usual though, if you like this, give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more swatches and nail art, and I'll see you guys next time.